This is a spiritual conversation between Bijoy Krishna Goswami and Madan Mohan Chatterjee. One serene evening in Nabadvip, the sacred land where divine love echoes through the ages, Madan Mohan Chatterjee, a devoted disciple, sat before his guru, Bijoy Krishna Goswami. The two were seated on the banks of the Ganga, watching the gentle waves ripple under the golden hues of the setting sun. Madan Mohan had been contemplating a question that stirred his heart. Finally, unable to keep it within, he turned to his revered Guru and asked, "Gurudev, I have heard that Radha is Mahamaya, the divine energy that governs creation. If that is so, then who is Krishna?" Bijoy Krishna Goswami smiled, his eyes reflecting the infinite wisdom of the scriptures. He gently picked up a lotus flower that had drifted to the shore and held it before his disciple. "Madan, observe this lotus. Its beauty is enchanting, yet it is supported by the water beneath it. Without water, the lotus cannot exist. Tell me, is the water dependent on the lotus, or is the lotus dependent on the water?" Madan Mohan thought for a moment and then replied, "Guruji, the lotus depends on the water, but the water remains even without the lotus." Bijoy Krishna nodded approvingly. "Exactly. Just as this lotus is inseparable from the water, yet the water exists beyond it, Radha is Mahamaya, the divine energy that manifests creation, preservation, and dissolution. She is the Shakti, the power. But Krishna is the very source of that power, the infinite, eternal Brahman." Madan Mohan's eyes widened in realization. So, Krishna is the supreme reality, and Radha is his own energy, his divine expression in creation? Bijoy Krishna Goswami chuckled softly. "Yes, my child. Krishna is the Paramatma, the supreme, unchanging consciousness. He is beyond all, yet within all. Radha is his power of love, the Mahamaya who binds the universe in devotion and playfulness. Without Krishna, Radha has no existence. Yet without Radha, Krishna remains unexpressed. They are one soul in two forms, Shakti and Shaktiman." Madan Mohan, though deeply moved, still had a doubt lingering in his heart. "Guruji, if Radha is Mahamaya, the one who creates illusion, then does she also bind us in worldly delusion?" Bijoy Krishna Goswami's face glowed with compassion. He pointed at the Ganga, whose waters shimmered under the moonlight. "Mahamaya has two aspects, Avidya Maya and Vidya Maya. Avidya Maya keeps souls bound in illusion, making them chase after fleeting joys. But Radha is Vidya Maya, the power of divine love. She does not bind souls in ignorance, she liberates them by drawing them to Krishna." He then took a handful of Ganga water and let it trickle from his fingers back into the river. Just as a drop of water naturally seeks the ocean, every soul is destined to return to Krishna. But the drop forgets its origin and thinks it is separate. Radha is the force that awakens the soul and reminds it you belong to Krishna. That is why she is called Mahamaya, but also the greatest liberator. Tears welled up in Madan Mohan's eyes as he understood the profound truth. "Gurudev, now I see. Krishna is the supreme reality, and Radha is his eternal energy of love. She does not trap us, she sets us free by leading us back to him." Bijoy Krishna Goswami placed his hand on Madan Mohan's head in blessing. "Yes, my child. Those who surrender to Radha are automatically drawn to Krishna. She is the gateway to the highest truth. Always chant her name with devotion, and she will take you beyond Maya to the feet of the Supreme Lord." That night, as Madan Mohan sat by the Ganga, chanting Radhakrishna softly, he no longer saw them as separate. He felt their presence everywhere, in the breeze, in the river, in the stars above. And in that moment, he realized that Radha and Krishna were not two, but one, the eternal dance of love between the divine and the soul. Jai Shri Krishna, Radhe Radhe.